welcome back to my channel. I'm Nicole and you're watching Nick Ink Artistry. Today I'm showing you how to go from daytime to night. This is the nighttime look, of course. So I'm showing you how even after a long day at work with very minimal makeup, you can really amp it up and just add to it to create a beautiful nighttime look if you're going out or if you have plans later on in the day. Both of these looks were super easy to achieve, and I just posted on Tuesday my video of how to get my no foundation routine, so of course go check that out. I'll have that linked up above. And without further ado, let's get right on into this video. Please don't forget to subscribe down below to my channel. I would love to have you here. I do post new videos every Tuesday and Friday of the week. And of course, give this video a huge thumbs up if you like this kind of video. And comment down below, what do you guys want to see from me next? And let's go. Alright guys, so let's get started. So for our day look, we're looking for something really nice and light, natural, wearable, and for the daytime. So obviously we're not going to go very dark today. I usually don't go too dark with my looks, but we're going to keep it really nice and natural. This look is going to be great for school or work or any kind of day activity that you just kind of need to throw something on and look presentable for. So really taking any palette, any eyeshadows that you like, and we're just going to be using like the lighter spectrum of those colors. So I just reached for my Anastasia and Carli Bybel palette. I love this palette so much. There's a lot of great colors in here to work with. So let's get started. And I did go ahead and do my face makeup and my brows as normal, which you can now check out how I do my base and my brows in a video. I just filmed that before this one, so if you realize that my hair is like the same thing, that is why. I'm just gonna go ahead and set our eyeshadow primer. Especially if you're going day to night, if you know it's gonna be a long day and a long night, you have to use a primer, please. You do not want anything like creasing or looking gross. No, not if it's a long day, honey. Now, of course, because we're going with a very light and bright kind of natural look, I'm just gonna take a really nice transition color. Just start rocking that in my crease. And of course, whatever shade we used on our upper lip, we're going to use right underneath on our lower lash line. And I'm just going to take a tiny step down from that transition shade, just as a slightly deeper shade, just for our outer corner, just to add a little bit of depth. Once again, use any palette. If you only have one palette in your collection that you use all the time, use that one. Maybe just start switching up the colors. You definitely don't have to own 10,000 eyeshadow palettes that you rotate in between. Use whatever works for you, you know. There's so much pressure, I feel like, especially nowadays with all the makeup that's coming out, that, you know, limited edition, like, you have to get this now because it'll forever, like, go away, you know, like, that kind of stuff. Like, okay, like, other products are gonna come. Like, it really doesn't matter, you know what I mean? And especially when things get sold out, like, oh, get them before they sell out, like, it's fine if they do, like, it'll be back. And if not, something better will come eventually. Alright, so this is a really nice natural base. I know this is a look that I can easily throw on if I'm running late for work or if I got somewhere I need to go. And of course, once we throw a pretty shimmer on it, it'll look even better. So I'm going to go in with a nice light shimmer shade. Just start packing that on the inner half of our lid. Alright, so we're back. So I did go ahead and finish up the eyes off camera. Went ahead and put some mascara on. And I did add a little lip. I went ahead with the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Nude Flush. And this is our completed daytime look. I think this look is perfect for any kind of daytime activity. Picking up the kids, going for a walk, all that kind of stuff. And stay tuned so I can show you how to take this beautiful look from day to night. Alright guys, so let's say we've gone through our whole day, it's after work, we're about to go out with the girls tonight and have some fun, right? Now I really recommend bringing a bag with you, that way if you need to blot, if you need to powder a little bit, whatever you need to do, you can have all your necessities with you and able to do that. So I would definitely bring your little makeup sponge for sure, and maybe a little water bottle to just spray it down. So normally I do blot a little bit throughout the day, so let's say I just blotted a little bit, but I still have to add a little bit of powder just to really matte my face back down so we're not looking so shiny. Because the lights in the clubs, they will show every freaking pore, let me tell you. At least I think. I've never been to a club, but definitely my T-zone gets pretty shiny and oily throughout the day. Of course, underneath our eyes too. And you can always pack your powder underneath your eyes and kind of leave it like a bake. Because that way when we darken it up, it's not going to get all over our already foundation and everything. And I did go ahead and remove my lipstick a little bit because we will go in with a liquid lip because at night you're going to be drinking. And especially if you are going to be under the influence, like, you're not even going to be thinking about your face. Like, you really want to make sure it's all on. If you're sweating, whatever, you want to make sure it's locked in and good to go for sure. And because I added a little bit more powder, now I need a little bit more blush. So of course you're going to want to bring a blush with you. So I'm just going to add a little bit of my Amazonian Clay blush. This stuff will literally last all day and night. And if you're in a bronzer, you can bronze up your face a little bit more, whatever. And I definitely think more highlight just to amplify our look just a little bit is necessary. So I'm going to go back in with another highlight. I'm just going to mix a couple from the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit. Because if anyone sees this from afar, they need to be blinded. Especially because, like, if I'm out, I don't want some random person that I don't know coming up to me, so I want them to be blinded so they stay away. Like, as if it worked like that, but... Alright, so now once we've corrected our face a little bit, made it a little bit more fresh looking, we're going to start amplifying up our eyes a little bit. And I have said in a couple videos that I do kind of like to coordinate a little bit like my eye makeup to my outfit. So depending on what I'm wearing, I might do that. But we're just going to deepen up our eye look just with what we have going on, obviously, because it is in the middle of the day when I'm filming this, so I'm not actually going out, if that makes sense. So I'm actually going to go in with my Jeffree Star and Shea Dawson Conspiracy Palette. I feel like I haven't used this in quite a little bit because I have so many other new palettes that I've been wanting to test out and do videos on and everything. I'm going to go in with the shade Diet Root Beer in this palette and start warming and deepening up the outer corner. And obviously this look can go as deep or you can keep it pretty light. It really just all depends on you. Now, if you're actually, like, really going out on the town, you might want to deepen it up just a little bit because in the dark, and, like, the dark bars and stuff, bars are dark, right, at night? I don't really know. I've literally only been out, like, once. Like, I don't know. I literally just turned 21, so I don't know. I also just get really paranoid that, like, I'm not safe when I go out. I don't know. I'm, like, obviously, if I go out, I'm going to be with a good group, so, like, we'll all watch each other, but, like, I don't know. I just get, like, really paranoid if I go out. Guess for good reason. I mean, you have to be cautious. Ladies, please be cautious out there. No matter if you're drinking or if you're under the influence of anything, please just be somewhat aware of your surroundings. Be cautious because not everyone has your best interest in mind. You don't know who is out there nowadays for sure. I watch enough true crime stories to be understanding of that at least. Now this look is cute as it is. We just deepened it up a little bit, so maybe you can leave it at this. I'm going to go a couple extra steps just so we can really get the whole nighttime vibe feel. So I am going to dip into the shade Spiraling, which is just a little bit deeper of a shade. And we're going to start putting that on our outer corner. And I'm really just kind of keeping it there because I don't want this look to get too dark, too quick or anything. Alright, so that's about as deep and dark as I want to go. So I'm just going to take another shade from the palette, just a Theory. It's just a really nice shimmery color. I'm just going to start packing that on our inner part of our eye. Then of course going back in with a little bit of Spiraling and a little bit of Diet Root Beer on the brush at the same time. Just going to go right back over that shimmer so we don't create a harsh line there. And then I just like to take my beauty blender and just kind of blend out any of those lines just to make sure they're not too harsh or anything. Perfect, I love it. Now of course you could leave it right here or you could have stopped a couple steps back. It's all your choice and what you want to do. But I am going to of course add a glitter because this look and the nighttime I feel like is just dying for a little bit of a pop. I'm just going to take a glitter from the So Jaded Colourpop palette. This is the shade Topaz. I'm just going to start putting that right on the center of my lid. And then I just added a couple of the Morphe and Jeffree Star shimmers on the inner corner. And then of course, if you need to add a little bit of mascara or if you want to add a lash for the nighttime I feel like is definitely something that is worth adding. I don't do fake lashes though. I don't know, those things kind of scare me with the glue and stuff, but if you were into them, then you do you. Add a couple stacks of lashes, why not, right? But for me, this look is so perfect. I think this is just enough. Like I said, feel free to pack on some black eyeshadow if you want. Go as dark and sultry with it. And of course, have fun with it. It is just makeup. Alright guys, and I did go ahead and add a lip. I went in with a Colourpop and Frozen 2 on a lipstick in the shade Going North. I never realized how beautiful and like deep of a brick red the shade is. It's beautiful. So this is it for our night look. I think it is perfect, and I think it was super easy just to add on to whatever was already there, because of course we're not starting right over. We're just adding to whatever we have going on. And I love how this nighttime look turned out. I think it is so beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching our day to night transition. It was really fun to go from one extreme to the other, I feel like, with very minimal makeup to I guess club worthy makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. I do post new videos every Tuesday and Friday of the week. And of course, give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked this video. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and comment down below. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.